Good morning, Professor Marx. Could you please share the opinion of the Union about the recent development of COVID-19 and what would be the risk of the new variants?
So clearly, COVID remains a major threat throughout the world, and it is not adequately controlled at present. Vaccinations that we have can prevent people from becoming seriously ill, but they are not enough on their own to end the pandemic. We need new vaccines, and we need additional measures beyond vaccines alone.
There is a question about what would be the risk of the new variants.
Right. So the virus seems to be developing new variants very quickly, and generally each new variant is more infectious than the previous variants. Some of the new variants are fairly mild, but there is no certainty that future new variants will not be very severe, and we must be prepared for the possibility of future severe variants to affect us.
Thank you. Is there any update about diagnosis, treatment regimen for COVID-19 patients that the Union would like to share with its members and the health system in member countries?
The major new developments are in treatment, and there are new oral medications, tablet medications that are available that seem to reduce the severity of the disease in some people. But again, these treatments do not lead to reduction in transmission of the virus, and so the virus will still go on. We need treatments or vaccines that will prevent transmission.
According to the Union, what would be the recommended strategies to respond to COVID-19 in the coming times?
In the immediate future, we need to try and maintain adequate vaccination coverage in the population, which means that everybody should be vaccinated, and they will need to be revaccinated regularly as the immunity does not last for very long. We cannot rely on having the illness itself to induce immunity. We need vaccination. We also need additional measures to prevent the spread of the disease, which includes improved ventilation in buildings and where people gather, and having people wear masks. Those measures are required in addition to vaccination to protect people.
Thank you for your answer. During your trip to Vietnam and visiting hospitals, what would you recommend for the solution to maintain the achievement that Vietnam has so far?
I think it's important to recognise that there are many threats to lung health in Vietnam. COVID was the most dramatic and recent one, but it lies on top of a whole range of other major problems that Vietnam people have that is going to affect their health. And that includes an epidemic of smoking in this country, which is not adequately controlled and needs to be taken seriously. We need to eliminate tobacco from Vietnam. We also need to consider the problem of poor air quality in Vietnam. And fortunately, the solution to this is aligned with the solutions to carbon pollution reduction. So measures that are taken to reduce carbon pollution and global warming will also improve air quality and will improve the health of people by having better air to breathe. So better air quality, reduced smoking, control of other infectious diseases, the most important of which in this country is tuberculosis, from which many thousands of people die each year. These are the other issues that need to be addressed alongside continuing to control COVID.
Okay.